Hello, my name is Anya Millard, and I'm here to tell you why you should adopt a fox, or why other people should adopt a fox. Maybe you can persuade them. There are many ways to adopt a fox, but the main two foxes you can adopt are either babies from breeders, or any other fox from breeders, or rescues in your area. I would say the first step before you even try and own a fox would be to check your local laws and regulations. First of all, it depends on your state. There are currently 15 states that allow foxes. I cannot name them off the top of my head, but the site, World Population Review, please excuse my dog behind me, lists these 15 states and their permits required, kinds of breeds of foxes allowed, because all those things do depend on your areas. And beyond your states, please check with your counties, your cities, and your local DNR, which is your Department of Natural Resources. Those people, they can lead you the way. They can tell you as much as you need to know for your area and what regulations apply. So, cool. We got the first step out of the way. You want to own a fox? Check your laws. You're good. Cool. Next step. Do you want to adopt from a rescue, or would you like to go with the breeder? Currently, there are a few main breeders that do sell foxes and smaller backshop ones. I would never suggest the backshop ones because those are super sketchy and we never know where the parents come from. Even Keel Exotics is a very popular one. I do believe, actually I forgot where they came from, but there are some in Florida, Michigan, and Ohio is a big state. Next step is, would you like to adopt from a rescue? See, this is a really big one because currently there are a lot of foxes that need adopted and people who don't want to adopt them because foxes are difficult animals to deal with. Personally, I did have a rough time because I had a pet Arctic fox from 2018 to very, very, very late 2019. I did not adopt him, but I bought him from a breeder. Same situation applies. It was very hard to raise him, but in the end it was worth it because, excuse my dog below me, because he trusted me and I got to raise him as my own child. I never got to have a dog, but for some reason my parents let me keep a pet fox that I stuck home when I was like 17 years old. Please do not do what I do. It's kind of illegal. So that's why I'm here to tell you, do it legally. Make them live a happy life. So, why should you adopt from a rescue? I mean, don't they have like psychological issues or something? I mean, they could, but a lot of the times those foxes do stay with the rescues if they are disabled. But there are plenty of foxes that are perfectly fine for people to adopt. There's a thunderstorm going on, please excuse it. So there are plenty of foxes that you can adopt from rescues. Well, where would I start? I think the biggest rescue, and personally my favorite, because Michaela Rains has always been sweet. I've been following her Facebook for 5 years or so. They started their rescue back in 2017. It's called Save a Fox. They save foxes for farms or surrenders. Surrenders are people who surrender their pet foxes after being unable to take care of them or moving to an illegal area. Unfortunate, but it does happen. Her rescue has many, many foxes, and a lot of them are longtime residents, such as Finnegan. Please feel free to check out their Facebook page. It is amazing. But yes, they do have a website as well where you can check out how to adopt one. So, cool. I see you have explained the legalities and where to get a fox. But why? How does this have to deal with me? As a person, I get that. They are difficult animals, as I explained earlier. They still have their wild instincts, especially at age 7 months old and later. But they are still animals who deserve the love that we give our dogs. My 4 dogs are down here, and cats in my room that we give our pets. They still deserve that love that we give other animals and our family. So if you have the money, the resources, you know, and the will, you gotta make sure you actually want to do this so they can have a lifelong family. So, adopt the fox. Simple, right? I think a good story that I read online from, please excuse me, Julia Gurseva, in her article In Their Fur, The Lives of Foxes Saved from Fur Farms. She actually adopted 2 foxes from Save a Fox and Michaela Rains in 2022. She explains not exactly their situation, well, more so the fur farm they came from. The only information she got was that the parents didn't like them. So the foxes were taken away from the fur farm, as the fur farms do tend to give up foxes. Yeah.